Good morning, Kimberley Buckler. I am with Spirit and Soul Healing here in Cochrane, Alberta. I'm revisiting my tarot deck again. There was quite a space where it was really hard to get concentrated on it, and I really would like to bring this forward to share with you and to share with you why I believe this is a powerful tarot deck. So last summer, I was finally able to bring in print The Keeper of Ancient Wisdom Tarot. The book itself, this little book, little book, has 279 pages in it. When I was creating the deck, I realized none of the other decks had books that thick with that much information. I thought, oh, this is interesting. As I was also creating the deck, I had a good friend share with me, Kimmy, you need to share your medicine. So I've been in the healing field for over 20 years now, learning, practicing, so many journeys. I've had a little bit of help along the way, and a lot of it was remembering things from other past lifetimes, remembering my skills, remembering what can and cannot be done. And also remembering that this is a magical lifetime because we're all able to become more of who we really are. When I was creating this deck, I was making big changes in my life. Um, a lot of healing. I had gone through a couple tough situations. And as I was creating this deck, it brought the magic back into my life. When I did the deck, it's done a little bit different from your normal tarot decks. Now, there are a lot of beautiful decks out there with some amazing messages and affirmations that help us go forward. What I wanted to accomplish in my deck was not only the help and the messages, but also a lot of looking more into our lives and seeing what is around us. Again, when you look at I'll show you the cards in a second. Again, with a deck, it sort of looks like a medicine wheel on the thing, on the cover of my book. If someone called it a medicine wheel, I just saw it as it was. I love working with the animal kingdom. And as I worked with the deck, I tried to sort of follow a medicine wheel, but couldn't fall right into place. I just did what Kimmy felt like doing, not what the world expected me to do. So I have the animals incorporated in this deck, the fairies, the angels. We have so many magical helpers out there. And I can tell with the way my light is going off and on this video, I've got some help around me today. So huge gratitude. When I went into the major arcana, the major arcana is a turquoise blue. The first card is zero. That's where we feel like we're being fooled and we're being held back and we're chained to old ideals and things that we've been taught. The last card in the major arcana, both of the eagles are flying. All our chakras are balanced. We're happy. We're at peace. We're able to see life with glee and joy again. As you go through the major arcana, there's a lot of steps that we go through and a lot of learning we go through from being stuck to being able to fly free. What I also needed to incorporate in there is I've got the minor arcana. We've got the whales. That's one of the cards. So the whales are done with the batiks, such as this. So I started off with a piece of material. I drew my pictures. I painted with dyes and inks, and then I dyed the background, the color that I wanted for the suit. So here's the whales. The whales are representing our emotions, the water, the whales in the east. And as we go through the whales, we're able to learn how to work with our emotions on a different level and to see things differently. So there was the whales, and oh, actually, I did the bears first. The bears are in the north. They're representing our home and our heart, the way we see life, how we make our home and our surroundings and our business around us comfortable, how we're in our heart center to bring love for ourselves and others around us. In the south is the wolf. The wolf's one of my two totem animals. He represents the passion in our lives. What is it we're doing to help us go forward on a daily basis? What is it we're implementing into our lives? Are we implementing good energies, positive energies, our passion, or are we causing chaos? These cards are blunt, they're to the point, but they also have some magical little stories in it too. The one in the east, the sweet little owl. Um, there are some groups that have a hard time with owl energy, but from what I've seen and observed, the owls are wisdom. The owls are the ones that bring us messages. Even if an owl brought a message of death, that death is also rebirth. So to look at the owl as being able to speak our truth, work with our throat, to tell the truth, and to see beyond the lies. So it's interesting as we go through all the suits, how they can all help us out on a daily basis. And we can use these decks and readings. I've done that several times. Or we can use this deck as a message cards where we go, okay, what do I need to learn today? You know, you can pull from 1 to 3 cards and read up on them and see what they're all about. It was interesting. I thought I'm gonna read out one card from the deck, and the one that I opened up to actually end up being the Queen of Bear. So the Queen of the Bear is in the north. She represents the earth and our heart. Hard worker, respected, financially stable. So the Queen of Bear is a hard worker, though she would not always admit it. Her family and business are her top priorities. To get up in the morning is a blessing as she meets the day with enthusiasm, as she knows that whatever will be presented that day will be met with joy. This is someone you would find in the financial sector and connected to Mother Earth. Agriculture and veterans, and then those that look after the land, veterinarians, and those that look after the land, reclamation, are some of the areas that the Queen is interested in. She wants to make sure that Mother Earth is being looked after, and the business she runs gives back to Mother Earth so that she'll always have a healthy home and environment to live in. You may find these traits in someone who's determined to do well and not let anything get in their way. This person knows that when they come up with solutions and they have done the work, and then they make sure that the solutions are stable. This person is determined not to be led astray by others' laziness or dishonesty. Something that just happened for me. The Queen of Bear can be taken advantage of, especially when someone is jealous of the Queen's position and all that she has created in her life. Maybe the Queen forgot to set boundaries when she was assisting someone, and they took advantage of her time, then started to expect or demand her assistance all the time. That person's not thinking or caring of what the Queen needs and her own responsibilities. This is when the Queen needs to learn how to reflect on the situation, learn not to enable others, and allow them to do their own work. If the Queen is not doing well, you may find her secretive, acquiring things that she's really does not need. Materialistic buying will not feel that sense of loss. So tools of support. So we can set boundaries in a loving way, clearing of the heart chakra and throat chakras so that you can express what you feel from the heart and not anger. With this, the receiver will be more likely to hear what you're saying and that you're being firm while setting your boundaries. Are you a teacher of earth medicine that needs to share with others how to maintain a healthy body and environment? This is a time to be a leader in your community. Here are some supports for leadership. Crystals for confidence, aventurine carnelian, rose quartz, and sunstone. The animal kingdom, the badger, bluebird, jaguar, you can ask for their support and guidance. Spirit team, your spirit team's here for you and you can work with them at any time. You just need to ask. The members of your team have been with you for lifetimes. Some people work with just the angels or animal kingdom. We can work with beautiful energies from different realms. The angels, archangels, guardian angels, God our creator, animal kingdom, dragons, elves, fairies, and those from your home planet. Don't be shy. Ask them to help and always remember to show your gratitude. The affirmation from this card is, I am strong as a queen. I am creating abundance with healthy boundaries in place. This is pretty magical, this card, and that I pulled it not even thinking about it. And it kind of sits in my heart right now because it's something that I've recently experienced and I need to go through. And taking that power back. And I do love this deck. My heart and soul went into it. I am an energy worker. I've been practicing Reiki for over 20 years now. I am an intuitive reader. As I'm reading, we're helping you to let go of the imprints and trauma from your energy field so that you can go forward. I teach workshops and I do house clearings and I help spirits cross over to the other side. And for those that have a really hard time with this or have really nasty energies in your field, I'm the person that you'd be calling. I thank you very much for taking your time to listen. I hope you have a magical day. And know that you too are a beautiful soul within. You just need to see it and recognize it and to love yourself for who you really are. I'm starting to do that for me. Have a great day and take care. Please like the video, subscribe, and share if you have the time. Love you dearly. Take care.